in Germany, if you don't say.
Oh my god, congratulations, Liam. You just uploaded your very first long format video on YouTube.
Yeah, it's been 3 years. Finally did it.
Yay. Well done.
Wie say.
Naja, kann man sich mal angucken, ne?
Toll. 3 Tage Arbeit für 3 Minuten Spielzeit. So ein Mist.
It's been worth it.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. First video, long video.
Yeah.
On YouTube
long
now.
Video. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been, but you always wanted it.
Yeah.
Or always, but you started talking about it.
Yeah, just like been doing the short form for like 3 years. And I think at some point you just want to expand and like you can expand the story, dive deeper into the characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done it well, I think. I've seen
Thanks.
the first feedback as well, so kind of feel like people like to hear the backstory of the German character.
Hope it wasn't disappointing how it actually came about.
I'm not even sure if it took that long to like for that character to disappear in your to appear in your actual life, but
Yeah, true.
because you've gotten your citizenship after what was it, 4 years maybe?
Yeah, I got the citizenship in 2019.
Yeah.
I first moved here in 2014.
Okay, 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have become a bit German by 2019.
That was the first time I ever saw him.
Yeah, was it? See here now?
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You've got them both in you. Now people are waiting for the backstories of the other characters.
Yeah, I have to do the old man, the Dentner next. Yeah, I've got a few ideas.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to play a bit more with like emotion as well.
Yeah.
I don't like it just being funny all the time. So yeah, maybe there might be an emotional backstory for him. So yeah.
Do we still get laughter? Or do I have to get my tissues ready for that one?
I mean, he's not going to pass away. It's just his beginnings might be a bit emotional.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's been fun though to see the difference in 1 minute video versus a 3-minute video.
Yeah, you was in that as well. You were in the long video. How was that for you?
Not different at all, because you literally make me do like a couple scenes and then I'm off. So usually I don't see the overall process.
Yeah, that's good though, because I get very frustrated.
Do you?
Editing.
Did you this time as well?
It wasn't frustrating to film it, because I really enjoyed. We had like new cameras.
Yeah.
We were testing it out, and it
Thanks
was really
to
fun.
this podcast, we are having new cameras.
Yeah, we got new cameras. So using these, getting the Preis-Leistungsverhältnis,
Okay.
getting the money's worth,
Okay.
and just using it for the content as well now.
Fair. Yeah, fair. Fair. Very German thinking behind, but
But yeah, it was fun playing around with the cameras. But then a lot of new things to learn, how to upload everything, edit everything, because I do all the editing on the phone.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of transferring. And
Yeah, I can't even imagine. You've seen like working 24/7 the last days, really. I've been off a lot. I've been at work in the office, and when I left, you started editing. When I came back, you were still editing. And I didn't like have short days as well. So kind of feel like your last 3 days been editing.
Yeah, but the video's like what, 3.5 minutes?
Yeah.
And that's like 4 videos, short form videos worth.
That's true, yeah.
So it is definitely fulfilling. It feels
That's
good.
good. But then you only have 1 video out rather than 4 short form.
Yeah. That is true. I'm going to have to try and find a balance.
Yeah.
It's like,
I really like both. I was a bit worried because I really like the short video so much, because it's like, just like a good laughter, and you still get, it hits in like a short time. And I was a bit worried about like a longer video, like whether it's dragging it, but it felt so short.
That's
it didn't
good.
even feel like 3-minute video, to be honest.
Yeah, one of the best comments I saw already, that it felt like a 30-second video.
Yeah,
still.
it did. Yeah.
That was really cool.
So next up is gonna be a movie.
I mean,
Get invited.
don't know about that. God, I couldn't even imagine the stress but That's the goal for sure.
Really?
To make it
a
like
movie
a huge...
or a series?
I think a series ideally would be first.
Yeah.
And then people would then know the characters. You'd already have like maybe 1 or 2 seasons, and then maybe like a special film. You know how they did like Mr. Bean? He had like a couple seasons, and then he had like 2 films.
Yeah.
Like that would be,
of course, I knew this.
The dream with these characters, but I'm just it's probably not going to happen. But
maybe we can get Mr. Bean in as well. God, just imagine.
Imagine a collab with the German character Mr. Bean.
That would be mental. That would destroy the internet. Big time.
Yeah,
would you invite me to your premiere?
Yeah.
Wow, the hesitation as well.
I would.
Thank you.
Speaking of premieres.
Exactly.
We were just at a premiere, right?
I know. We've been to Berlin.
For Bad Boys.
4, I think.
Yeah, Bad Boys 4.
I think Bad Boys is as old as you
Ride
are.
or Die. Yeah, that was cool. We got to, I got to meet Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
I know.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
You did. How was that?
That was really cool. I mean, just growing up watching so much of Will and not so much Martin, I have to admit, but definitely
Poor guy.
Yeah. But, both just absolute legends in what they do. And just to like be in their presence was just crazy.
I know. You were smiling the hell out of your face. Yeah. That was my highlight, probably. You had the proper hype face on when you took that picture. That was cute, though.
I did try and make a joke as well.
Yeah.
I said, you're really milking it with these films now.
and you agreed.
Will kind of laughed.
Kind of. Yeah. Like, what the hell is this guy? What? Why is he here? Who is he?
Who arranged this meet and greet?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just banned from all future premieres now, probably.
Yeah, if he's giving feedback, he's going to be like, who was this blonde guy? I've been there. I've been to that meet and greet. I just wasn't allowed to meet and greet.
Yeah. But you were close.
I was very close. That is true. And that was very fulfilling already, to be honest. Just to be in the same room. Like those really like world stars.
Yeah.
That is just different. You would say they are just human.
Yeah.
Like there are people as well. So why the fuss? But it is different, isn't it? You grow up with them. Anyway, I thought the overall experience of... I don't know if people know what to expect when they're like, hey, you can never meet and greet with those people. And then you get there, and for me personally, it couldn't have been any more German. It was so structured.
Yeah, it was.
There was like... I was missing. They were saying, okay, at 6:42 and 33 seconds, Liam's gonna go in and say hello. That was the only piece really missing. It was so organized and structured, and
True.
You've got a proper briefing before,
Yeah, there was a list.
There was a list,
of an exact order of who was going to meet him and who was next.
And when he came in, I don't even remember that in the briefing, but when he and Martin came in, people were clapping, everyone really had their phones up already, and the woman next to me, who was probably in charge, or at least part of the organization team or whatever, she was like, oh, didn't we say no recording when they come in? I was like, literally everyone's recording. Like they didn't seem bothered, really.
I mean, you can't, you invite a group of influencers, creators.
Business partners as well, I think. Yeah, it wasn't just young people.
What do you expect?
I know. It was so fun. Just like that she said that, I was like, oh, you couldn't be more German. Like, no one was bothered. No one, cared about the phones.
Yeah.
Mo and Martin were probably big time, used to that because they've done that 4 days already.
Yeah.
So I just thought, no one cares. Why do you bother right now? And then I think Will said a couple words because it would have been very awkward for him to just come in.
Yeah.
So he said thanks for being here. And that is when the first creator has already pushed in for the handshake. I was like, oh,
But
this is so...
He just had such a great energy. Like
the first guy there, or
no Will.
Yeah.
Like such a positive, like inviting energy.
Yeah.
Like you were only supposed to have a picture and shake the hand, probably. I think that was what was said.
There's the briefing, yeah.
And then, these other creators were like making videos and like...
They danced with him.
Yeah,
that was so
dancing.
cool. Yeah, he was so open to everything.
My anxiety could never...
You were not prepared for that.
I was like, can we just do 2 pictures? One smiley, one straight face.
Yeah, you tried
and
this.
then I'm out.
You tried the straight face. It was probably still a bit emotion in that straight face picture. Yeah. You were just like, try not to smile, try not to smile. And you did say it like just stone cold, no emotions. That's what you said. And then you were just like trying to freeze away.
I looked to Will and I was like, is it okay if we just do one where it's like no emotion, like dead inside? And he was like, yeah, gotcha. And then Martin was like, taking his glasses off, like, what are we doing? Oh, what's this?
It would have been easier for them to understand if they actually had a clue what you're doing. Maybe next time they should get a briefing of what kind of weirdos are getting a picture with them. Bless them. That was cool, though.
Yeah. It's funny. You saw some comments about on the picture I posted with them.
Yeah.
And the best one was... Die kochen auch nur mit Wasser.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are only people as well. So it's like...
I thought that was funny.
But it is different. They're just like, super big stars.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah, that was a cool experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it. What everyone's thinking.
Saying what? What?
Will.
Oh. He was very kind.
Yes.
He was very nice to everyone.
Yeah.
And he laughed a lot. Nothing else happened. Done. So. That was good though. I really like that trip as well. When we go to Berlin, it's always very different to our normal life over here.
Yeah.
But I really like that trip.
Yeah, it's always for like something you've booked, like a show or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was exciting. And we took the dogs. That was the best part. Not
First
to the meet
time.
and greet, but to Berlin.
First time I ever took the dogs. Yeah, that was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean...
Because they're not used to big cities.
Big cities, yeah.
It was cute though. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Having them
nice
around.
Having them with us, yeah.
Yeah. Little family trip. Quick meet and greet with Mo Smith, but yeah. That was cool. That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
There's one other thing I want to talk about today, though.
Mm.
When you moved here, the very, very first time,
yes.
You were very, very young still, and you never lived
18.
abroad. Yeah, you've been 18.
Yeah, 2014
But you did, I think for the backstory, you did move out from home before. Like you haven't lived home before you moved here.
No, yeah, because... So yeah, I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
I moved away from where my family was living when I was 16.
Yeah.
To go to a basketball specific school where you would train like in the morning, at lunchtime and in the evening.
Yeah.
So I lived away from 16 to 18.
Yeah.
In Reading, in the UK, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering. I know, you hardly ever tell the story that you lived in Reading, so good that you remind me.
He hates it when I talk about this place.
I don't even hate anything about Reading. Just every time we go past Reading on the train, you're like, this is the city where I played last before I moved to Germany. And I was like, yeah, I know. I
never let you forget it.
I know. Reading. Maybe I should actually go there once and see where you lived before you moved to Germany.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, anyways. So you've been in charge of your own life before. That is my main point.
Yeah, I was slowly getting independent.
Yeah.
Learning how to fend for myself. Yeah.
So when you moved here, when you were 18, you moved to Munich.
Yeah.
What was your biggest cultural shock? Or what was the biggest difference in living in England?
I mean, the biggest thing that stood out to me, because I go shopping nearly every day, because I can't like bulk shop or
you really can't,
I'm so bad at it. I feel like I would just end up wasting food. So I just go, I know what meal I'm going to have that day. So I go shopping, and that was the first thing, like how fast they are at the checkout.
They are fast, aren't they?
That's insane. Like the difference to how it is in England.
I know.
It's like it's completely two different worlds.
It is so different because I feel like over here, the focus really is on getting things done.
Yeah.
Like, check out. Like that is the main focus as fast as possible.
Yeah.
There's no chit chat. There's nothing. There's just like, hi, bam, 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 bam. Okay, cash or card. Bye.
Midgard bitte.
Exactly. It is so different, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a rule, right? I think the supermarkets here have a rule. You have to scan so many items per minute.
I feel like it is part of the
Otherwise
training.
you're sacked.
I'm not sure if you actually get. I don't know. I've never worked at a checkout.
No? Okay.
But I've heard that rumor as well. So
Yeah.
maybe someone who's listening can confirm or not confirm and tell us how it's actually being done there. Like, wait, no, we've got all the time in the world. We just don't want to talk to you guys.
It's so weird though, because I've got that question a lot over the last couple of years.
The culture shocks, yeah.
And
Sorry.
I always say that as one of the first ones, and people, I don't know, they kind of give me like a weird, they didn't expect that was going to be like the main answer.
Really?
But for me, it just really is, because that's what I do every day. Like the day-to-day life, that is the one thing that is consistent. I go shopping.
Yeah.
And
I feel like because we grow up with it, then it is kind of normal. Like we're just like, okay, that is how it is. There's not like, a lot of small talk or whatever. People are still nice. They're saying hello. Sometimes they smile.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't. But it is not like it's not a rude interaction. They're just very efficient the way they're doing it, but that's how we grow up. But I feel like if you're used to all the talking when you're at the checkout in England and all the, hey, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Asking about your day, saying something about the weather.
Yeah, like cracking jokes.
Exactly.
Like they even offer to help you pack the bag.
I know.
That's the craziest part.
I know. It is so much more focused on service over there.
Yeah.
Rather than here, it's about
efficiency.
efficiency. So I kind of understand. Like if you're coming here and like, let's say on the second day you go shopping, you're in a different shop, you hardly understand anything on those items, and then you're at the checkout and you're like, what?
And you've got people behind you too. They're like watching you make a fool of yourself.
And you do look quite German, so just by the looks, no one knows that you're not German. So people are getting very confused why you're so slow at the checkout.
If only they knew.
Yeah. I've seen in one of the shops outside of the city where we live in, they now have like double check out things where they check all your items.
Yeah.
Then they, you say that you want to pay by card, then you can pay by card whilst they already check out the next customer. Oh, so they save all the time.
That's crazy.
You need, for the gadget to work and stuff, and to put your code in and everything.
Where have you seen that?
Should I say it?
No.
Yeah.
But not at like a supermarket.
Yeah, a supermarket.
Oh, really?
A normal supermarket.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't even guess, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, probably in bigger cities, because they have ones where you've got the self-checkouts.
Yeah.
But where we live, I think only a couple have the self-checkout.
Yeah, it's not that common over here yet, is it?
No.
In like the smaller towns or cities.
Because in the UK, everywhere you would find a self-checkout.
I know. To me, though, and that is, I would not have expected that. I feel like in the UK, those self-checkouts are chaotic.
They are.
Like it is so, you've got the peaceful checkout with the human being there where you have your little small talk, they're saying nice things, you laugh, you're feeling like, it's just all nice there. They pack your stuff if you want them to. And then you're at this like huge self-checkout, like people everywhere. Yeah. Everyone's asking for service.
It's always going wrong. It's always like you need assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people definitely do try and sneak stuff away.
Really?
In the self-checkouts.
But how does that work then? You just only check out 3 bananas instead of 5.
Yeah, you would just like scan it through or something else.
God.
It's not good. Yeah. So that's probably.
How many
maybe
times have you done that before you moved here, Liam?
I can
Not-
neither confirm or deny this
Wow.
behaviour.
Wow.
Oh, I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's why I moved here. I prefer it. It was annoying me so much of how people were like scanning through these bananas as Ben and Jerry's or something.
That's it.
And I just needed to get away.
Yeah, you were like, what is the most law-oriented country in Europe so you can easily and cheap fly back home? Germany it is. There we go. Hardly any self-checkouts back then as well. Fair. How are you doing?
She makes fun of how I laugh. That's okay.
No, it's not even you. You make fun of yourself when you laugh like that.
But yeah, shopping is definitely at the top of the list for me. As
Okay.
a culture shock.
As like behavior in the shops. What about the shop themselves?
That is I'll probably get cancelled
You are
for
a
this.
big UK shop
I
lover.
love the UK shops.
Why
if you've ever been
though?
to the UK, they're some of them are bigger
Yeah.
for sure. You get so much more variety of like one product. Like you'll get every product you see here,
Yeah.
there'll be like the supermarket's own brand of that product.
But we have that. We have own brands.
And it's like so much of variety of all the things. Like you've seen it.
yeah, it is
It's
huge.
so,
Yeah.
You get really cheap things as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just a sucker for British snacks and
You are.
schnacks.
Snacks. I still have a huge box in my office of chocolates you ordered for Christmas or before
Yeah,
Christmas.
I would not recommend ordering food for it's just so expensive.
And you really got way too much, and now it's just like in my office. No
Yeah.
one's touching
Probably
it
out of date by
anymore.
now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, God.
Sad.
But
Sad.
yeah, I do really like the supermarkets here too. Some of them.
Yeah.
I'm not
But?
gonna
You're not going to name them,
them.
but we always live next to one.
Yeah, that's true. We
Wherever
live
we-
right next to a supermarket.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Handy.
very handy.
Very handy. So
What about
you? Can
you?
walk.
You wouldn't choose the UK shops over German shops? Supermarkets?
Supermarkets, good question. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I didn't grow up with all this British food, so I'm not too keen on needing them. So I feel like I just think I only know a couple where we'd always go, and they are always big. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just want to go to a calmer shop where I can just get what I need.
Yeah.
Don't want to interact with 50 people I might know. And then it is obviously still quite stressful in those shops
Yeah.
because there's just like so much going on. You can pretty much get everything. So I wonder if it's always, the best quality, or if you go to shops, bakery and stuff. But
True.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just used to these shops here. So
But you're not.
very biased.
I'm the one going shopping. You're not.
wow. I do go shopping, just not as much.
Not food shopping. Other shopping.
Fair. I also do go food shopping, but not as much. Let's say probably 3 times a month.
Compared to my 30 times a month.
Yes. Well, I go when you forget something, and I go when you're not here.
And
And
it is quite like that.
sometimes at the weekends, though. I used to go a lot at the weekends. Something changed, really.
Yeah, usually I would do the shopping during the week.
Yeah.
And you would do once at the weekend.
Where have we been the last weekends? Because I feel like the last couple of times we might have been together on Saturdays going
Yeah.
shopping. But I feel like I haven't done a shopping in forever.
It's funny.
Not for us, anyway.
when it's an experience when we both go together. Because I can see, when it's packed, I can see how aggressive you get. Like,
Really?
Yeah. It's like shaking the head and like you really get annoyed about when it's really busy.
Yeah. No, because I feel like people are not looking left and right anymore over here. It's like when it's really busy on Saturdays, they are focusing so much on themselves and themselves only. They're not looking left or right if they are in the way, if the trolley's in the way, if someone might want to go through or grab something. It just feels so focused on themselves.
Is there a rechts for links rule in the supermarkets?
Should be.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have signs in the supermarkets.
Oh, you could put indicators
Yes,
on the
exactly.
Einkaufswagen,
And
on the
then
shopping trolley.
there need to be a one-way sign as well. So people are not, when it's already packed, people are not getting, oh, I forgot something. So with my super packed trolley and whatever, I'm just going, the wrong way, literally the wrong way.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if that in like 10 years in Germany, if that was like how
you have
supermarkets
maybe
were
you
run.
have like traffic lights for aisles where there are too many people in the aisle
and then
already.
it's like you go through the red light and then you got the Omars shouting, Totgänger.
Oh yeah, Totgänger. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. Dear shops in Germany, especially, what times is it? Saturday mornings?
Yeah.
And probably between 3 and 6 p.m. any other day. Please do that. Because I'm getting annoyed big time. Every time.
But the best time to go is definitely during the week at like 8 in the morning.
You know, most people work at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
So good for you that you can do the shopping at 8 in the morning. That is the only reason why you'd go shopping.
But just in our defense, we do get up at 5:30 in the morning.
I said that you have to wait 2.5 hours to go shopping every morning.
Standing in front of the doors.
You would as well. When I go to the office and I take you to the gym in the morning and you're a bit too early, I bet on the way back you stand in front of the shop waiting with all these renters to get in at 7. When you're like 5 minutes too early, you're like, oh, I still need to get breakfast, but it's not open
like the
yet.
Mario Kart, the start. I'm going to make an edit.
That's why you like it so much, because you can just be the first one in the shop and then you just grab everything before the old guys can, and that's it.
It is weird though, because I am like definitely the youngest one then in the shop.
100%.
And well, it's nice. I like the vibe. Everyone's got their checklist. And I'm also doing that now for like 2 years now.
Oh my God, yes you do. And it is on paper.
Yes.
Like
no digital.
Everyone in your age has notes on their phone, puts a checklist on your phone, and then just goes through that. But you actually have a little notebook, tiny little notebook,
Yep.
and you put all the things on it. And yet forget all the stuff I need, but fair. I'll take that because you go shopping. So if you forget something, I'll just get my stuff myself.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's
That notebook, though, that is driving me crazy. And then you write the note for the weekends. We leave, and you're like, I forgot the list. And then we have to go back upstairs, get the list. But you're not crossing out, are you?
No, I don't cross out. I haven't got a pen with me, so I just have to
Not yet.
memorize what I've.
Wow, it's a bit of brain work when you go shopping as well. Then.
Yeah, it's so inefficient actually.
I do that because I've got it on my notes on my phone, and if I grab the stuff, I actually delete it from the list.
What happens if the phone stops working?
Why would it stop working? Why is there a what if? Like,
Safe is safe.
then you have to go back and get whatever I forgot.
Yeah, but also talking about the supermarkets. What they don't have in the UK is the fund machine
Okay, yeah,
at
true.
the supermarket.
To be fair, on Saturdays, that is awful as well.
Yeah.
Because you can hardly get in the shop because everyone's there with like probably fun worth of like 50 euros or something.
Yeah. The amount of people there with like these huge bags of fund.
I know. I wonder how long they collect, or if they're from actual shops, or like Wirtschaft, would say here. From like,
and then one of the machines stops working, and then the queues get even longer.
It's just madness.
Yeah.
You try and get your way in the shop and out the shop, but there are queues everywhere.
They end up blocking like the entrance.
I know. That is so not efficient. Germany, do something about that. But to be fair, some shops did something about it already, and they like have the Pfandrückgabe somewhere else than where you would go through
Yeah.
for shopping. So well done to those shops.
200 IQ.
200 IQ. I prepared a little this or that game for you.
Oh, I didn't know this. What?
You said I'm in charge
Yeah, you're
of
in
your
charge
entertainment.
of this podcast.
So this or that. Topic grocery
Valerie
stores.
is definitely the host of this. I'm just the fool. The guest fool.
Lies. But you are quite busy with your actual work. Not saying I wasn't busy with my actual work, but I've got time to come up with for this or that.
Okay, I didn't know anything about this.
Sorry. Okay, so first this or that.
Yeah.
Self-checkout, but you have a lot of fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
So you have to weigh yourself
Ooh.
over here in Germany. Thinking of over here in Germany.
Yeah.
Or no self-checkout, but you know you can't pack fast enough for the rude worker.
Ooh. I would probably go no self-checkout because I do actually enjoy just throwing everything into the shopping, into the Einkaufswagen, into the shopping trolley, and then just packing it somewhere else.
Oh yeah, true. You do that.
I do that. It's like, it's so inefficient.
Yeah, it's weird.
But just to get out of everyone's way, I just throw it all in there.
Yeah.
And then I'll move somewhere else.
I do not like
pack
that.
it all in the bags.
I'm so different.
I know.
I just pack everything in the bags I've taken from home.
Yeah.
And then I can just go and leave.
But that is a good point, actually, with the fruit and veg.
I hate that. It's so embarrassing because I never find the right ones. And then I don't know what I have to do. And then you're standing there and you have to find someone. It's not like in the UK where there's like some assistants walking around every time.
Yeah.
You're there like, can someone help me here? And there's like an error code or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate it when I have to check out fruits.
But this is a great piece of advice. If you're new to Germany, you need to put those items, the ones you've scanned, like in the middle of your shopping, so that when it comes to the worker, they need a bit of extra time to like get the label off and scan it. So you then get more time to pack the bags. Also, when you get stuff from like the little bakery section.
Wow. Oh,
then
because they have to. Oh, smart.
So you put it in like the middle of the bund.
I never do that. I go from heavy to
Yeah, I know.
like shouldn't be squash
Yeah.
or something. Really? That's how
Yeah,
you
if
do
need
it?
more- I try and space it out.
Wow.
So then I end up getting a few more seconds to pack.
You should write a book about this.
It's quite a known thing.
Is it?
Well, I discovered it through like the comments of.
Oh, so
old
you learned
videos.
from your community how to do it properly.
When I posted the first couple of videos about shopping,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, just spread out the bakery items and the fruit and veg to buy yourself time." So yeah, thanks to the community.
I just learned something new.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
life hack.
Okay. In general, I like self-checkout, but only if if I don't have too much.
Yeah.
Then I like it. But if not, then I'm just not confident enough, I think.
You usually do it when you go to like the makeup
Yeah.
places when
Yeah.
you buy stuff like.
Yeah, because they all have the tag on it. Like, I know, just like, it's like 5 products or something. And then it's like, doot, doot, doot. And then you pay by card anyway. So
Yeah.
that is easy. But if it's like a lot or, as you said, like bakery stuff, then I'm just like, no, I can't be asked.
Yeah. But I do think they work better here in Germany than in the UK, the self-checkout machines.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember a time where it's like you need assistance. I don't remember that.
Huh.
Yeah.
What about if you buy alcohol in the UK at a self-checkout? Do you have to show ID?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Like, why would you go to self-checkout if you have to talk to someone anyway?
But a lot of the small shops, they only have self-checkout.
What?
Yeah, like there'll be one, if you go to like a petrol station or a gas station,
Yeah.
it will literally be all self-checkout and there'll be one person at the till. And, when it's packed, your only option is to go to the self-checkout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
It is pretty much the opposite over here. Probably not in big cities, though.
yeah.
Don't know.
But not saying I've done that many times, though, the alcohol thing.
No, because you were 18 when you moved here. Of course not.
Yeah.
Or over here. Of course not. Okay. Next one. Okay, you either have to do a long order at the bakery different
God.
rolls, different pastries, cakes, you name it.
Yeah.
But if you go to a bakery, the quality is going to be very good.
Yes.
Cakes from the bakery
They're
or
fire.
bread is
they hit
fire.
different.
They hit different. Or, obviously, the other option is you get ready to take stuff from the shops. Like from, either you have to still bake them yourself, or, or the packed stuff, like when you just
you have to actually make it yourself.
Could be. Yeah. Or even from, it depends though. No, yeah, let's stick with that one. It's not from a bakery shop in the shop.
But with the first option, is it packed? Or is it, okay, I just have to order?
Does it matter?
Yeah, I would go with the first option if it wasn't busy.
What's different when it's busy or not?
If there was a lot of people behind me, I just wouldn't do it.
It's the pressure.
Yeah.
Then you're like, Duster and Duster and Duster, Duster and Dustbrot.
Das daneben. Nein, das daneben. Bitte?
But even, as a German, then you see all these weird names for different cakes or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And you say it and they grab something totally different. Like, oh no, that's not the one. I meant that one. They're like, okay. So I think even us Germans, we're not too professional.
Okay.
Like we don't know all the names of the different breads and rolls. Or maybe it's just me.
Maybe.
To be fair, you don't, because it's just the two of us living here. You usually don't get a big variety anyway. Just imagine we had like 3 or 4 kids and then you get like lots of different things because everyone likes something else. That would be a nightmare at the bakery, I think, for me.
Yeah. Good one though.
Thank you.
I like this game.
I thought so. That's why I've done it. Okay. I think I know the answer to this one, but let's see. Okay. So you have to decide either you go when you go shopping, to a couple of different shops based on their, Angebot and on what they're specialized on, or you get everything from one big shop.
I would probably just get everything from one big shop.
You do. I know you do.
That is true though, with like the prospect. I'm always reading.
You are mad about reading.
It's always
the deals of the week. You get so excited, but you never go to any of the
Wednesday
other shops.
is such a special day because we get like all the. Oh no, we don't get all of them, but we get the main prospects through of the shops we go to.
Is that Wednesdays?
Wednesday,
really?
And on Saturday, then we get the ones from the other shops. Yeah,
and from our main shop. That is Saturdays, isn't it?
No, that's Wednesday. When we go to.
Oops.
Yeah.
I thought I knew that.
But yeah.
You always go through them like, oh, look, that is on sale. That is on sale. Oh, there's something I haven't bought in a while. Let's get that. And then we go super excited and nothing ever happens.
That's probably my next stage of evolution, is to then take the prospect with me.
Exactly.
To the shop.
Oh my God.
I see so many of like the rentners.
I know.
If that item they've seen in the prospect isn't actually, if it doesn't show that in the shop, because they're probably too early for them to change the sign.
Oh God.
Because they're there the next day.
Help.
They're asking like, is that actually like,
is it on
they're showing them the prospect and then like.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, it's true. If it's in the prospect, it needs to be then correct in the shop.
Yeah.
But I think they're just too early and it's not even changed yet.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I feel like it would match your personality. It would match your personality if you had a list for one shop, a list for the other shop, and then maybe a third shop, and then the bakery and the butcher or whatever. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to do my trip now, starting there. I'm going to, you probably save like around €1.15, but you got it. You're like, still.
True. Saving time though.
You're wasting time.
Oh no, doing that way.
Exactly.
That's why I picked the other option.
Did you? Did you really?
Would you?
Yeah, but I probably couldn't be asked. I would just get everything from one shop and be like, I'd rather pay more and have more life to live. More time to actually live my life rather than then you actually have to look for the product, and if they're on sale, then God knows if they're sold out already. I would get my hopes up on getting something I haven't had in a while, and then I would be so disappointed. I would get so angry as well.
You're not a true Schwäbisch?
No, I'm not.
The Sparsamkeit?
I'm the opposite, I think. I'm just throwing it out if I have it. It's bad, isn't it? That it really shows when we are going shopping.
Yeah.
Because you would stick to your list. You would barely look left or right, like what else you'd see. And I'm just like walking in. I might have an idea of what I actually need for our main meals. And I'm like, oh, that looks nice. Grabbing that. Tons of fruits no one then eats. I probably take to the stables and give it to the horses or whatever.
It's always the worst when we go in and we don't have a plan of what we actually want to eat as a meal.
Yeah, but that is just tough in general.
Yeah. But always like, because then you're like, yeah, you just pick. And I'm like, no, you.
Yeah, that is true. And then we're so undecisive. And we're like, oh.
That's when the aggression starts, I think.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Because then we are one of these people being in the way.
Yeah.
Because then we're just like so slow. We're looking left, looking right. We're like, what could we eat? We try to discuss it whilst we're in there and we're in everyone's way. And I hate it. So probably that is when I get quite moody in the shop. Sorry. Okay, so last one.
Okay.
Are you ready for this one?
No.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Because you love cake. So,
okay.
German bakery.
Yeah.
Or English meal deal?
If you don't know what a meal deal is, it's probably one of the best things that's ever been invented.
So weird that is one of the best things that have ever been invented.
But it used, when it was cheaper, because now I think it's like £4.50 or something.
What, like €6?
Yeah.
Around
it used to be
€6.
£3. You get a sandwich of like a selection of good sandwiches.
Ready-made sandwiches in that
the
paper
ready-made
boxes.
sandwiches are better in the UK than in Germany. I have to say
100%. I'm not even arguing against that. 100% better than here.
Just one of the things that's better. I'm not saying that a lot of things are better though.
No, but the sandwiches are.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because I feel like UK is known for sandwiches, aren't they?
Yeah.
You put everything in there.
No biggie. You make good sandwiches.
You used to put everything in there. We used to make chili con carne, and if there was leftover, you put it in a bloody sandwich the next day. Ugh.
I remember as a kid, I would literally just put ketchup on the bread.
Toast.
The toast. Sorry.
On the toast. Untoasted toast it is.
The toast bread.
Weißbrot.
Weißbrot.
Yeah.
And just eat it like ketchup in the sandwich.
So odd.
Okay, so yeah, sandwich. Then you get to pick a snack, like a chocolate bar or crisps. Or chips.
They have more healthier options now as well, I think.
Yeah.
Last time I've seen they had like a bit like little salads really and fruit boxes or something.
Even like little sushi sometimes.
As a snack option, or is that the main?
Maybe
is a bit,
it's the main,
okay.
True, you can get like pasta as the main.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like a little, I mean, it is still cold, so for us it's a pasta salad, but...
Yeah, so you get main, snack, and a drink.
Yeah.
For like £3, that was like...
I feel like even for €6, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like realistically in our world, it's going to be
€5.
water, 2 sandwiches and crisps.
Ooh, that is tough. Because there is one sandwich I always get, like the English breakfast sandwich.
Really? That is the one you always get?
Yeah.
Ugh, with that super weird sausage.
Are you surprised I get the English breakfast sandwich?
I am actually. I wish I knew. I really thought you would get a ham sandwich.
Yeah, but then you don't really get the value.
That is so true.
The price doesn't really get lower unless it's completely under the £3.
Oh.
Like if the sandwich is worth less individually, then it gets a bit complicated. But you need to get the value.
So what is on your breakfast sandwich?
Well, the egg. You got egg in there. You got bacon, sausage, and ketchup. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yummy.
But then you get like 3 sandwiches and not just 2 as well.
Really?
At some of the places, yeah.
In a normal meal deal?
Yeah.
Generous.
Anyway, back to your point. What was it? German bakery?
Yeah. I mean German cakes from the bakery.
German cakes.
Or you make yourself, but I know you wouldn't, so.
That's tough.
And the rolls, the bread, like fresh bread from the bakery.
Okay, yeah, I'm going bakery.
Ones. Really?
Yeah. Now you think about it, like the quality is just much higher.
And you love cake.
Yeah.
You really do love cake.
Huge sweet tooth.
Yeah, I know. What's your favorite cake? Over here?
I love Donavella. That's
Good choice.
always good.
Good choice, yeah.
It just never misses.
Very true.
I love the strawberry one we get sometimes.
The creamy one.
What's it called? Do you know?
No, Erdbeerschnitte, probably.
Erdbeerschnitte, yeah.
It's like the base, the normal cake base.
Yep.
Then like a lot of cream.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cream? I think it's cream, and then it's strawberries on top, and that's it.
It's like a strawberry jelly with the strawberries in the
well,
jelly.
I feel like there is a normal strawberry cake, isn't it? You have the strawberries on top of the base, and then you have the jelly to, have it as one cake and not everything. Yeah.
That's always. What about yours? Favorite cake?
Well, I'm not that cakey though.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest cake fan. So I do like the Donauwelle. But I would usually go for savory instead of sweet, I think, if I had the choice. But I absolutely love fresh bread.
Okay. So just to confirm, you, the
bakery,
German,
big time.
It's picking the bakery.
Not even, if I had to give up one or the other, I would not live without a German bakery. No, I wouldn't. I would miss that.
Though. You do like a meal deal.
Yeah, if we're away and we're going to the airport, it's just so handy. I like how handy that is. You have your drink, you have a main kind of. I mean, it's a sandwich, but it's good. Like it's not bad. And then you have. Yeah, I usually choose the crisps. So that is more than enough for a meal, really.
Yeah.
And I still feel like it's quite cheapish. So I like that when we are away. And on the road or something, because it's easy to eat. And
that's true.
Yeah. But I would not want to live without the German bakery.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't go that often, but when we do, it is very, very
good. Because we're not really eating that much bread. So we had a time when we had bread every morning, and then you actually went to the bakery at some point after I showed you how good the bread from the bakery is.
Yeah. It was
much better.
You've been used to like the store-bought bread, and then you like just see the difference in the bakery. It's just, yeah.
It is different.
Yeah, it does hit.
I know.
But yeah.
Off to the bakery now. Is it still open? It's Sunday. We're recording on a Sunday.
Yeah.
We're recording way too early as well. So we decided this is the second episode of the podcast now, and we haven't even released the first one yet. Maybe we should have mentioned that in the beginning, actually, but we forgot. Yeah. Because we are that professional here. So yeah, we did record the first 2 episodes now. We got to release the first episode tomorrow.
Yep.
You can comment and message us and whatever. And then for the 3rd episode, we're going to get your questions in here as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So if you've got something you want us to talk about or you want to ask Liam, mainly.
And you. I think a lot of people are probably more interested in your take on things than mine.
Definitely cap, definitely not.
Have you got the cap there?
Probably. Yep. But there are plenty.
Put it on for a clip.
Probably you could choose.
I have many caps.
So many caps.
Like the baseball caps.
So many caps. So many different colors. That's it. We're not going to do an episode with just the German character, hopefully.
Why not? In this accent?
Yeah, exactly. Because then, if you talk like that for 45 minutes, I will adapt and I will start talking like that. And people will think, how bad is her English? Anyway, that's for next episode.
Yeah. Like
send in whatever you want us to talk about or whatever question you want to be
just feedback
answered.
In general as well is always good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just don't be mean, because then he's not going to do the podcast with me anymore. So consider that when you send in the feedback jokes. Yeah, it's been good though.
Yeah, it was good. I really liked that game as well.
Thank you. It's not an uncommon game, is it? But it's good.
Yeah, I honestly didn't expect it.
You put so much pressure on me after recording the first episode. You were like, yeah, I want you to be in charge of this, so much work. And I already have so much, in mind to do for my actual content. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bring in a 10-minute game. That's
very
my
good.
effort.
Yeah, very good.
Looking forward to next one.
Yes.
That will be recorded way closer to the time of the release of that episode then, promise.
looking forward to it.
Same.
Kann nur besser werden.
Danke. Tschüss.
Tschüss.